Morning. Day 3 on the job site over here in Proctor. I'm sitting down because I am still in the process of trying to get this track back on the Dingo. I think I made pretty good headway on it though yesterday. I got it all dug out, figured out how to adjust the tensioner in here, right back in there, and so I got to pull this idler pulley back so the track will fit on, and then I will be able to get it on in the back here on these toothed, I think they call that a hamster wheel, and then extend that back out again, try to get it matched with the other side. I'm thinking that it is fully extended right now because that track is pretty old and worn out and stretched, and that is kind of where the situation is. It just felt like loose yesterday, not quite like it should when it was new. So I'm going to give it my best shot here, and then I guess if all else fails, I will be giving London Road Rental a call today and trying to have them give me a hand. But I'd really like to get this buttoned up quickly so I can get back to work, and we can try to finish grading out the rest of this creek bed on the far end. So, well, here we go. We've got a guy from London Road Rental here helping me out because I can't make heads or tails of it, and he's struggling too. So I don't think I'm alone here. Anyway, more to come. All right, Dingo 2 is on its way. Friendly folks at London Road Rental have helped me out here. So, let's see. Gonna use that one to get this one squared up and loaded. Hey there, it's I don't know, mid-afternoon, 2 p.m. or so. I needed to stop and get a little water and have a bite to eat, so I figured this would be a pretty good time just to kind of show you guys the progress that has been made today after the new Dingo arrived this morning. So made short work of a lot of little projects around here, hauled a lot of rock. So we got a bunch of rock that came through. That was all just found in the woods in the area by this area back here, the tail end of the creek. We are just about breaking through into the swamp. We have just this tiny little berm left to do, and then we will be tied into the existing wetland in the neighbor's space. So here is the progress from this side. As you can see, we kind of brought a little bit of taper to these sides with the new Dingo. Like I said, there's a bunch of rocks here. Evened out this berm just a touch here. There's a bunch more rock here that I pulled out of the woods. Also added another berm here. This one's kind of fun because this was another stump that was in the yard, and we did not want to grind it. So I found a whole mess of old rotted firewood in the back and decided to turn it into a little bit of a heuchel garden. So there's a bunch of stumps and firewood underneath there, and then capped it off with some more of the fill that I took from digging out the aft end of the creek. So, like I said, mostly just been hauling rock and kind of finishing, getting the rest of this stuff tapered and brought to a point that looks a little bit more natural. And also, I did, I'll show you in a second, but I did get my order of slate in today, the Virginia Blue. And so I'm starting to try to true this space up a little bit and bring it up to the grade that the rest of the pavers will be at. So, like I mentioned the other day, this is relatively shy. It's probably 3 or 4 inches short here, so I've been just kind of going around and seeing what I can pull from other places to kind of bring that up to the same height as where we meet the So, like I said, we did get the slate in today, so I'll give you guys a quick show of that. It's very pretty. It's going to make this space look really nice. About 2 tons of it here. Should be about 160 or 170 square feet or so. It's gorgeous. Some of it's really big, and I'm really looking forward to using this. It's going to make this place look really nice, especially with that crushed bluestone, that 3/8 minus in between some of these pavers. And then also we're going to be putting in some creeping thyme and some other different foot friendly different spreading plants that'll go in between the cracks there too. So like I said, lots of compost to spread, lots of wood chips to spread, lots of rocks to spread, but it feels like we're in a pretty good place for day 3. So thanks for joining me, and more soon. Hey, well, it's, I don't know, pretty late now. Just about 6 o'clock. So it's been close to a 10-hour day here. Wanted to give you a quick little walkthrough as to what we've got done today. It has been a busy day. So let's start over here on the top of the creek. So if you take a peek here, you'll see that we've got a lot of rocks in here now. So I took the time when the Dingo was getting repaired today to start picking rocks out of the woods. Oops. And so I have placed these sporadically and most as naturally as I can. Some really nice big guys in here. And then tomorrow I'll be supplementing these with some of that Wisconsin River rock. So like I said, the aft end of the creek, we just got to take out that little bit of a berm, and then we'll be connected to the wetland area. But yeah, we got a lot done today. Got all the sloping, all the major land work done. Added another berm, as I mentioned earlier. That came in really nice. Just had a quick talk with the client, and she really was happy with how things were looking so far. So all in all, I think we had a pretty productive day. It's going to be a gorgeous space once this is all done. Pretty cool. And then also, since I got that slate today, I took it upon myself to start finding some of this crushed rock that was used in a different project around here, and started laying the bed for the pavers today too. Still got some more grading to do and a little more finishing to do, but as I mentioned before, that's kind of the high point of it, near the cement slab, so we're kind of using that as our set point, working backwards from that. So that will look really nice once that's all in and graded and everything's set and good. So anyway, that's what today brought. It's going to be a fun-filled day tomorrow as we start laying pavers and work to start making this really a project that's worth looking at. So have a great day. Thanks for following along.